little sweet fantasy for y'all. That's where we're at. We are gonna get into it. We're gonna do a Gemini. Hi, Gemini. We're gonna do a Gemini reading for August, mid-August. Woo! There's just cards flying out everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle. A lot of cards fell out on the floor. It looked like the wheel, but I'm gonna take something clear message. We're gonna clear message for Gemini. Gemini. I'm a Gemini. So we're in the Enchanted Forest, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to ask our angels, spirits, and guides to bless this reading. Creator, bless this reading. To bless the listeners. Give us all the right answers that we need, because we need some answers for Gemini. Please bless us with amazing health, tons of money, and love for all of our days. And so it is. All right, so Gemini, we have got a wonderful reading ahead of you. We're going to get your person on your mind, this beautiful, special person on your mind. Whoa! We're going to get their thoughts and feelings towards you. Card just fell on the floor. Woo, you can see it right there. And I'm going to pick it up. Four Swords. Okay, well, that might be, your person might be feeling, maybe they're recovering, maybe they're healing. And they're in recovery mode right now. Maybe your person's been through something. And because that means rest, recuperation. Because that's after Three Swords. Four Swords comes after Three Swords. So whatever had your person in Three of Swords, now they are now recovering from it. Okay? Which is nice. They're a nice little nest. With their heart being sewn up. Good. Godspeed. Okay, so please, angel spirits, guys, we're going to get 6 cards. And we're going to clarify with my oracle deck afterwards, because we're going to get those messages from what your person wants to say, their actual words. This is tarot. And tarot, I mean, they know. Swordsy. Well, Gemini, we're doing your reading, so I mean, like... we are swords, 9 of Swords. So, like I said, energies can be reversed and take it what resonates, but the 4 of Swords means healing. So, maybe your person was healing, because 9 of Swords means up all night, worrying, anxiety filled. Maybe your person has a lot of anxiety. Maybe they are up at night a lot, and they have been, like I said, there 3 of Swords leads to 4 of Swords, and it progresses. So, and maybe they struggle with anxiety. They struggle with their like sleeping. They could be up at night a lot and worried and stressed. So, maybe your person's been through a lot. So that indicates 9 of Swords. It's the end as well, like it leading to the 10 of Swords, which is the total end, new beginning, leading to new beginning. We're going to get some more answers, and we're going to clarify with the oracle, like I said. Okay? So, don't worry. Be happy. Archangel Michael, where are you at? So, I'd like to see, like, what's the present kind of energy, please, and what your person thinks about you. I know they're probably in 9 Swords, they're up at night. Maybe they've got a lot of anxiety about what this signifies. Okay, so we've got 10 of Wands reversed. Okay, so 10 of Wands is an ending, but that's a creative ending. So that's good, because maybe they're flipping that around. They were like packing it up. They want it out. But maybe that's something that's you've turned that around for that person. Maybe they're rethinking that. Maybe they want to stay put. Because 10 of Wands reversed means something like you're not moving on. You're staying put. Coming out of that bleak sort of need to run because of healing. Okay. Gemini's person, their intentions to Gemini. I knew that was going to come out, but I'm glad that it is reversed, because that means that maybe the person on your mind has had a lot of choices to make, and they've made their choice. And they are, the Seven of Cups is kind of like an indecisive energy, but that's like a empathic, and maybe they're thinking through more for through with their head rather than their heart. But that's but they know they want to stay put. But they're really, Nine of Swords, they're really overanalyzing it. Like, they've been through it. So, Seven of Cups reversed is definitely an energy of they've made their choice. They are going to stay. They are done with options. Because they're pointing, and that cup is flowing out. But they're making it more of a decision with their head than their heart. And that could be why they're having so much anxiety. Okay. We're still shuffling. Want to talk to me, spirits? Want to talk to me and let me know what Gemini's person wants to say? Like, they want to say something. And what's the outcome? And get a couple of outcome cards for future influences and what that means. Ace of Wands. That's great. That is your intuition. That's knowing. That's your intentions. That's your manifestation card. That's creativity. That is also a beautiful new offer of like a fire within this person. This is like the wish fulfillment. Your third eye. You have an intuition, and they have an intuition about this. That is a divine intuition. So that's what's going to come in for future influence, because something has shifted. Whereas they wanted to leave, they've been in all this anxiety and healing and recovery and up all night, and now, but they want to stay. They want to face it, and they're done with the options. They because they've opened up to, they see what their wish fulfillment is and what they're creating. So that's a creational card with you, Gemini. What's this person's outcome, and what is their move? What is their action towards Gemini in the next week? Card flew out and hit the floor. It was Judgment. Okay, so maybe that person is going to trust their higher self. They're going to make a good judgment. They are going to actually go within and trust their creative juices and what they want to manifest, and they're going to come in with judgment and make that sound choice, because they want to be free. They want to have fun. They want to dance. They want things to be balanced and just. And they know that they deserve that, because that's what everybody wants to dance. Everybody wants to feel free and feel their soul's wish fulfillment, with their soul's essence. Because that's with Judgment, they're making that sound judgment. They're like, because they're thinking with their head, and that leads to their soul being liberated, because they're taking that chance. Which I like that with the Ace of Wands to back that up. Okay, let's get some words. Where my words at? Where my words at? In the Enchanted Forest. My lights. It's getting a little dark now. Oh my goodness. Card hit the floor with the Four of Swords. You're beautiful. The attraction is strong. Yeah, they're healing. They know that they're in the process of healing, but they do think you're beautiful. And the attraction is strong to you, Gemini. So don't worry, because they're cocooning. They're sewing their heart back up. Like, maybe they really got hurt. I mean, everybody's been hurt, and I'm sure, Gemini, you've been through some really bad times. I know I have. Oh my God. You just saw that, right? I was shuffling, and we got the Nine of Swords next, but I'm up all night thinking of you. Thank you very much, Spirit, for clarifying that card. So maybe they are. Maybe they have anxiety. Maybe they want something with you, but they're just like not sure of themselves because they've been so hurt. They're healing, and that can be vice versa too. And maybe you're like, this is very Gemini energy. So, but that is you. So I believe that the person that you're thinking about is thinking about you too, because you're beautiful. The attraction is strong, and they're up all night thinking about you. With the Nine of Swords, they have a lot of anxiety. Maybe they don't feel right now like they have much to offer, but maybe they're busy, preoccupied. They always have a lot of feeling and anxiety that's going through them. So, but they are thinking about you because you're swords here. This is swords energy. This is Gemini. Whoa. Okay, so, whoa. The engagement card on 10 of Wands reverse. So, this person's they're sticking around. Because maybe they think that something might happen one day. I'll put that there because we're not out of breath. So look, I like the way that kind of overlapped with that because, yeah, see, they're thinking, everybody wants this. When you think about a partner, when you think about somebody you're attracted to, why are you attracted to them? Because you want this. And they're staying because, maybe they wanted to leave. Maybe they're like, fuck this noise. And at one point, but now, yeah, they want to stay. And because they think maybe something's going to happen in the future. Maybe they have that attraction, but they got to heal. And maybe they got anxiety about that because they don't want to miss the opportunity. The Seven of Cups reversed. There was no other options because, you're the option. I saw Can We Talk? But I'm not going to pull it yet because it has to come out. Can we please clarify the Seven of Cups reversed in words from Gemini's person? Please and thank you. Oh! You are the best kisser. Yeah, well, you know what? You probably going to be thinking that. Geminis are some good kissers. We know all sorts. We can adapt to anything, any person, any situation. We're the queen of adaptations. So, you're the best kisser. Yeah, of course you are. Because you're going to sense that. Maybe you've kissed this person. Maybe you haven't. My birds are going crazy. They're like, woo, yeah, you're the best kisser. Confirmations. Thank you. So, yeah, the best kisser. So, I think maybe, I don't know, I feel maybe if you have kissed this person, there is no other option other than you. If you haven't kissed this person, when you do, there is going to be no other option. And they're going to think with their head, maybe their other head, I don't know. But yeah, people they know. You're in their head, on their mind. With the Ace of Wands, that new creative energy, release negativity and replace with gratitude. Yeah, because you see, that's your third eye. You're in your wish fulfillment, so you have no room for negativity. Your person has no room for negativity anymore because he's so grateful. He's like, wow, Gemini, grateful. Like this could be something good. Like I said, like this creativity, this offer, this Ace of Wands, this like, they know in their third eye that they're grateful. So like that signifies to me. They're reprogramming. Because when you're healing from something with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the anxiety, and you make a decision, you make a change, and you feel those feelings, then you really can feel some gratitude. So you're going to replace that negativity. I like that with the Ace of Wands. Because that's a creationary energy. So they're creating that for themselves and you're helping them. Gemini. It's getting so dark right now. Oh my God. Sun's going down, baby. I'd like to thank my lovely assistant, Selena Moon Goddess. Whoa. Okay. Judgment. 3 months. Okay. So maybe you guys, like, maybe you get back, and maybe things are coming back together. You get together in 3 months. Like, that's like, healing takes time. Things take time. But in 3 months' time, you're definitely going to be having some judgment and some balance and some free spiritedness with this person. Okay? I think that's great. I think that, like, Gemini, you've got a really good reading here. And, whatever your person is thinking, we kind of feel that. Like, so there is an attraction. They're thinking about you, and they know that you're the best kisser. They might even want to marry you, like, with their current thoughts. Maybe they're thinking about that. And they're very grateful that they have this kind of opportunity with you. And I think that they're going to make that judgment and make that decision within the next 3 months. All right. Thank you so much, Gemini. Love and light. Happy existence. Bye for now.